Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Jorge Masvidal, the main man over there at Gamebred. We have an absolute banger coming up November 10th in Mississippi. Gamebred Bare-knuckle MMA, Nelson versus Belcher. We got the hometown hero, two massively game individuals, big country, and a world title on the line. So what excites you most about this card?
Top to bottom, this is our most stacked card ever. We have over 12 UFC veterans. We have guys from many different organizations. We have some great up-and-coming killers. We have some established guys as well. This is the most evenly matched card we've had. And as I look up and down every day, my picks change for fight of the night. I also have some guys that I got my eye on very heavy that I think could break out and go to the next stratosphere, which is Curtis Melender, and Joel Bauman. I think both these guys got a really bright future. We also got Jason Knight on the card. I mean, one of Bare Knuckle's own. This guy started the Bare Knuckle movement. Love this guy. He's a fucking guts, blood, and warrior type dude, just coming forward, not gonna take no for an answer. A dog. I mean, has fought at the highest levels of the UFC. Now he's gonna come fight for us. So this guy's always a freaking treat. He's fighting another guy that's nothing but action since the moment he steps in there, Randy. So fuck. I mean, I can't really like pick a fight. Alan Belcher is a great, phenomenal striker. Was in the UFC at 185, retired, came back as a heavyweight, smoking these guys. He's got too much speed for him. Great technique. He was always a tactician when he was in the UFC, but he carried it over to boxing well. He has a very good boxing sense. He was doing very good in the bare knuckle. Now he's coming back into MMA. It's a little different. I'm excited to see that. Roy Nelson already has his wings in MMA bare knuckle as well. He has a win over Kleckler. He knocked him out, and it was a freaking phenomenal fight. So both of them have this. I've already done the bare knuckle stuff because I always feel like the guy that's done the bare knuckle has a slight advantage over the guy that hasn't. They both done it already. They know what they're getting in for. I think this is going to be the best fight the company's ever put forth. I'm being honest with you. I don't see either one of these guys backing down. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Some people might say that this is a young man's game, but we got the guys, the heavyweights, and then we got people like Hector Lombard, 45 years old, proving otherwise. What's your understanding of age when it comes to combat sports and especially bare knuckle?
I'm gonna say this. It's all depending on the athlete. Truly, it's all depending on your lifestyle. Truly, your diet, your lifestyle choices. Are you getting drunk every freaking Friday through Sunday, and then just kind of like maintaining Monday through Wednesday because you're recovering, and then back to it again Friday you're drunk? You might not be the guy that could last 10 years in the sport, 15 years in the sport, 20 years in the sport like your boy. You can't abuse your body, but some guys have. Some guys are that genetically gifted that they could abuse their body their whole career and carry it late or not. Those are the guys that sometimes you see they don't ever get a win again because it's tough in the sport, especially conditions are a huge part of the sport. And somebody's 25, 26 years old in their prime, in shape, has been doing this and lives that lifestyle, and you don't, it's going to catch up to you, So to fight in the sport at an old age, basically, you got to just live in the gym. You gotta have been doing it,
Hector Lombard once told me that his dream was to have a fight with machetes. Is he just a wild man? Like, what's he like? Is he made for this sport?
Like machetes? That's that Cuban ass shit, brother. Hack you to death with a fucking machete. Yeah, maybe we'll open up a machete league in the future just for Lombard.
Have you heard of what a fight circus? They do like a wheel of violence.
Yeah.
They do two versus one. What do you think of it?
It's entertainment. I love entertainment. I used to love it when my good friend Icy Mike was running. I don't think he's running anymore. I used to watch it a lot more. But I love combat entertainment. I love fighting,
Do you have any unfinished business in competition? How much are you enjoying being the main man, like the CEO?
I love both. I love both. I love sitting down with my team, figuring the card out, where we're going, who we're gonna put on it. Let me make some phone calls. I know so and so here. I know that coach there. That's fun, man. It just gets your brain moving and thinking, but in a fun way for me because it's something that I've done my whole life, which is fighting and reaching out to these fighters, managers, sponsors, whatever it may be. So it's definitely different, but there's nothing like fighting. Like it just isn't. That's why I did it for so long. That's why I love it so much. You know, you're gonna wake up, you're gonna fucking bust your ass in the morning. You're gonna come back, you're gonna get some lunch. You're gonna do some interviews. You're gonna do another fucking workout. You're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna do this, repeat this cycle over and over and over until fight day, and then you're gonna put it all on the line. All your theories, all your thoughts, all your ideas of this is the best way to get in shape and compete and fight. You're gonna instantly find out on that day. You know. So for me, fighting is number one above all. But this promoting stuff isn't too bad either.
I'm supposed to interview Eddie Alvarez soon. It's interesting seeing him do bare knuckle. He's a name that for me just jumps out because, you know, fan favorite, violent guy that you should have fought. Do you
So
agree?
many accolades. Oh, that me and him should have fought?
Yeah.
1,000%. We were actually scared. Ask Eddie. We were scheduled to fight like 3 or 4 different times, and just he used to fight for this. First time we were gonna fight for this promotion called Ring of Combat. It was in Jersey area. And that was in Florida. They set up that fight like 2 different times, and due to promotions like just bailing out or whatever, because it's gonna be like a co-promotion, didn't happen. Then we both get signed to Bodog. I'm thinking 100% we're both gonna fight in Bodog. Nothing. Okay, whatever. Bodog goes away. Then we both get signed to Bellator. I'm like, all right, it's gonna happen now. And we were actually supposed to meet in the finals of a tournament. I ended up getting like submission of the year. I got caught in a crazy inverted triangle. He went on to the finals and actually win it. So if I would have done my job, I would have met him at the finals. Then we would have had our first scrap, you know. And then I leave Bellator. He's still in Bellator. Uh, I come to the UFC, he comes to the UFC. I'm like, man, there's a chance we might do it, but no, we were never also at the same weight. You know, he stayed at 55, and I couldn't make it anymore.
He's fighting Mike Perry, you know, world title. Are we going to see you fight on your own show sometime, bare knuckle, and go back to how you started?
I would love to say yeah, but the way that my hands are, I couldn't. You know, I've done so much freaking damage in these 20 years to my hands. If I did bare knuckle, that'd be my one and done. You know, some guys that could do 15, 20 fights, not a problem. But the injuries that I've had on my hand, I'd be no good after that.
At UFC 246, I asked McGregor if he would ever be down for bare knuckle. He said absolutely yes. Are we getting to a stage where bare knuckle, because people love it, are going to be able to afford a guy like that? And is there any regret that in 2019 you were the biggest stars in the sport? It maybe would have broken the pay-per-view. Any regrets that they didn't get it together around that time?
You know, Connor's a fucking head case. He never wanted to fight me, so I'm not. It's not the UFC's fault. It's more so him. Definitely would have broke pay-per-view records. I mean, that's a no-brainer. You know, bare knuckles definitely gonna go places. And how fast it does it, I don't know. You know, the movement's pretty strong. Right now, we had 1 million views for our last show, 175,000 watching live streaming. That's fucking huge. That's more than Bellator and PFL get combined. That's huge. That on just those stats right there, that puts me in a different ballgame already with what I'm coming. You know, with what's to come, the foundation I'm laying. Because I'm trying to get like 3-4 million views this time around on this fight. You know, I want the whole world knowing about these guys that are gonna compete bare knuckle and lay it all on the line. And we've done such a great job of matchmaking these guys, knowing who actually wants to fight, who actually after they get hit turns it up, or maybe these guys become scared now. Now they don't want to fight after they feel that bullet. You know, so it takes a special type of guy to fight in bare knuckle. You know, it's not just everybody.
Who's the biggest star in MMA right now who fans might be surprised they're going to fight bare knuckle MMA?
I got a couple. I got a couple there. I can't say too many names because we're waiting for some signatures, but I got a couple there that are gonna break the bank.
Would you ever sign Dillon Danis? He's free right now.
This interview's over.
No, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, damn. Okay, I
No, that
still
was
got.
that was like a stupid question.
All
But
right,
I'm
man.
gonna give you that one, but you don't get two of those. You get
All
one
right,
of those, but not two of
all
those.
right, cool, man. We're gonna wrap up with a little quick fire, right? So, who's got the best hands right now in combat sports, in your opinion?
Um, if we're talking combat, I'm gonna lean towards the boxers. If we're talking hands, right? You know, Gervonta Davis, Terrence Crawford. Those guys are on another planet, man. Oh my God, the Japanese guy, anyway,
Yeah.
as well. Wow, man. There's so many freaking. Shakur Stevenson's got some freaking legit hands. Tyson Fury has some
Okay,
freaking legit
best
hands.
hands in MMA.
Best hands in MMA. You know, when he's mixing it all right, You know, though he just lost, I really think Izzy has some very nice hands when he's like when his low kicks, it's all based off his low kicks. Like if he's chopping you up with the low kicks, you better believe those hands are coming. Then they start coming in combos like that, and he's just no tails, just doom 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 doom. Boom. I love it, you know, when he's on his stuff, you know, when he's been setting guys up with his low kicks. Robert Whitaker, it's freaking very good hands too.
Oh yeah. Who's the funniest
Blazing.
who's the funniest in MMA in your opinion?
Derek Lewis been making me roll a lot of times. Joel Romero, but you know that's because we talk a lot and shit. That guy's just crazy as fuck. Um, Mike Brown, you just got to give him enough wine to get him there, and he's one of the funniest dude. Frank the Tank comes out.
Best dressed, best style.
Best dressed, Gamebred. Best style, Gamebred. What is this? Oh, from Dade County, man.
Who would make the best movie star?
If they're paying money, if they ain't paying me money, somebody else can get it.
Who'd you most like to have dinner with in MMA?
Who would I most like to have dinner with in MMA? Hunter from the UFC. 100%. Love having dinner with that guy.
Best
Learn a lot.
best wrestler.
Right now, I really like the 135er. Gosh, I don't want to butcher his name. Aljamain's training partner. It's really good. The 35er.
Marab.
Marab is phenomenal, bro. Just so many attempts, so many takedowns, just one after another. He'll put 7, 8 attempts in a round like it ain't nothing. You know, really like Marab. Obviously GSP when he's in his flow, he's fucking unstoppable with the takedowns. Habib, another guy. I like all the grapplers and wrestlers that have continuation, right? Like the guys that I just mentioned, take you down and either elbow your face or rip your arm off. That's what I like. You know, when you're using it to stall and shit, that's when I get like you're a bitch, you know. But when you're using like these guys like Habib or Matt Hughes, that they're taking you down, they're trying to beat the out of you. That's a fucking fight, you know.
Who's the most interesting female fighter in MMA right now?
Interesting isn't like
Interesting, like you like the way they fight or their story
yeah.
or how they carry themselves.
There's a lot. There's a lot of girls that are freaking phenomenal, you know. I like Kayla Harrison a lot. You know, I'm gonna be biased. She's my teammate, and I think she's gonna come on over to the UFC at some point and smack all these girls up. She's literally gonna be like a sleeping bomb got set off in whatever division she chooses. Because I see her on a day-to-day. This girl's not. She's not normal, man. When her mind is good and she's in that gym, she's the best in the world right now.
Who's the best looking fighter in MMA?
Of the boys category, you talking to a bit? Oh, what's up? What's
Uh,
up?
I've done this quick fire with a lot of top fighters, and the next
Listen,
a lot of people.
ask these fighters which one of them walked the LA Fashion Week. You asked them which one walked it, because I walked it on Sunday, so it's not even close, amigo.
A lot of them say when I say this next one, a lot of them say you. Who would you most want by your side in a street fight?
Well, if it's a clone of Mimi, oh, I'll take. There's a lot of guys. I'll take for that one. I know who I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Joe Romero with me. Also my boy from All In and CTE. We kicking it now. I'm forgetting. My boy Tyrone Spong, boy. Me, Spong, and Joel in a listen to me. Me, Spong, and Joel can take over a small country.
Respect, absolutely. And who's got the highest fight IQ?
For a long time, and I thought it was DJ, and I don't really, you know, I don't go against that. Mighty Mouse to me, you know, in his prime was maybe the closest thing I've seen to a perfect fighter, you know. I would say so.
And the
That
last
comes
one,
with IQ, obviously.
then, who would be your dream fight in any weight class, past or present?
Who would be my dream? You know, and I fight at 55, I fight at 70. So always my fights were to fight the greatest, the best, you know. So I got to fight one of the best in Usman, you know. Definitely would like to fight like Habib at 155 when I was there. Other great names at 155. Oh, I wouldn't want to fight him because I loved him so much and a huge fan of him, BJ Penn. But BJ Penn to me was the best fucking fighter, you know. And then he had the 170-pound belt too, and then he came back to 55. It was like BJ could do it all at one point when nobody could fucking it, you know. So BJ's probably would have been like a huge matchup for me, you know. But like it would have been so surreal.
What about right now? You're fighting in 3 weeks, $10 million pay-per-view points. Tell me who the guy is. Who's the guy?
Oh, at that rate, they fucking whoever they want to put me in there with. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I'm bust up all of them, bro. Whichever one they put in there.
Respect, man. Good to see you again. Have a great show. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.